Today's weather is sponsored by McClintock Preferred Finishes, wholesale and supply store, with 2 locations, one in Paducah, Kentucky, and the other in Evansville, Indiana. Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Bo Dodson. It is Sunday, September 4th, 2016, and how about this weather? Isn't it amazing? We deserve this weather. We've had a long summer, and we deserve this weekend. Probably the best weather we've had for a weekend all summer long. And isn't it great that it's a holiday weekend, so we get one extra day to enjoy the weather? Now we take a look at satellite view this morning. You see these thunderstorms that developed last night over Kansas and Nebraska. I'll put this in motion, and you're also looking at temperatures here as I put this in motion. You'll see those thunderstorms moving off to the east into Missouri and Iowa, but look what's happening as they move east. They are weakening. We're losing those colors, and those colors represented cold cloud tops, thunderstorms in other words, and we're losing that, so that means they are drying out and will not have to worry about any rain or storms in our area today, or for that matter on Monday either. Now we will see temperatures today a little bit warmer. Monday we'll see them a little bit warmer than today. Highs today probably in the middle to upper 80s, and then for Monday high temperatures may get back into the upper 80s to around 90, 91, 92 degrees. I'm going to talk to you about dew points in a minute. Dew points are going to jump back into the 70s. We're going back into the heat and humidity this week. I know, not the best news that you wanted to hear, but it is September and won't last that long, but we're not finished with the hot and muggy weather just yet. We did start out today into the 50s across most of the area, and here we are at about 9:30 in the morning. We see temperatures already jumping up into the 60s to around 70 degrees in West Kentucky, Illinois, and Southeast Missouri. And we're on our way to high temperatures, as I said, into the upper 80s. Now, we're going to see our winds turn out of the south over the next 24 hours. We've had winds out of the northeast, and that's kept us in this cool, dry air mass. But what happens when the wind turns out of the south? What is the source area for weather? That would be the Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico states, and that means humidity levels, dew points will be on the rise over the coming days as our air will be coming out of the Gulf of Mexico headed northward, and it will start to become muggy again. We take a look off the east coast here, and that is what is left of Hermine. You can see it there at the edge spiraling around, and we do have widespread showers and thunderstorms off the east coast, but actually not that much in the way of rain right on the coast, and as the center has pulled off to the east over the last 12 to 24 hours. Now it may meander around here for a couple of days, may even move back to the east northeast with some time, and then eventually though it will move off into the North Atlantic, and we won't have to worry about it anymore. Let's talk about dew points a little bit. We are going to see the dew points going back up this coming week. Unfortunately, we're going back into the uncomfortable or oppressive numbers. We've had a nice few days, low dew points. Dew points have been in the 50s. Dew points have been in the lower to middle 60s. It's been nice, as you can tell, a huge change from what we're used to for most of the summer. But unfortunately, I do not have good news on this front. The dew points are going to return to the 70s perhaps as early as Monday, and definitely by Tuesday and Wednesday. And you look at this dew point chart and you see when you get into the 70s, that's oppressive air, miserable. You feel like you're in Florida when you have dew points into the 70s. Let's just take a look at the Dewpoint Forecast map for the coming days. You can see the day and the time here at the top, and you can see what's happening here. These orange colors are spreading northward from the Gulf of Mexico, and this is happening as our winds start to turn away from the north and east that they've been over the last few days. That's one reason we've had such nice air, and we're going to see winds start to turn more southerly coming out of the southwest, and that is when you're going to start seeing dew point temperatures rise back into the upper 60s and then into the 70s, perhaps as early as Monday. Definitely Tuesday and Wednesday, dew points into the 70s. And you can see the source for that is the Gulf of Mexico, and you can see how those higher numbers are spreading northward.